there you go. Namaste and all that sort of thing. But today I'm going to teach you how to do a 5-minute medication. I'm going to show you how to do 5 medication. Get some Panadol. We're going to do 5 minutes of meditation. And basically this is to help ease anxiety. It's to help ease depression if you've got that. It can also, just make you feel relaxed. So if you've got stressful stuff happening at work and stuff, you do one of these in the morning or the afternoon or even during the day in your car, and it will help you relax. That's pretty much what it does. But it's not hard. So what we're going to do, and this is serious, I know I'm a funny man, but this is actually a serious thing, and I'm in no way qualified to tell you meditation practices, but this is how I do it, and it makes me relaxed and it stops my anxiety and stuff. So it's good. So basically what you do is you sit. I actually sit in a comfortable position. Once you're in a comfortable position, so you're not sitting stupidly with your legs up or whatever. If you can't sit cross-legged, that's fine. Or if you can just only sit on a couch, you've got arthritis in your knees or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. You can sit wherever you want. You don't have to. They say they sit in the bloody lotus pose and shit, but it's fucking do that. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to breathe through your nose. So you're going to breathe in, hold for a second. You don't talk usually, but hold for a second, and then breathe out. And as you're breathing out, you're counting. So I count to 10, but if you can't make it to 10, it's not a competition. Just make it to wherever you want. If you can only make it to 3 or 1, doesn't matter. Just as long as you can. So you stop again, and you keep doing that, right? And I do that for probably about a minute to start with, or maybe less, but until my brain kind of just focuses on that. That's all I'm focusing on, is the breathing. And then as I feel good, I stop doing that and I just start breathing through my nose. So I'm feeling relaxed, right? I'm feeling good. And I let all your thoughts, your brain's going to send you stuff, because your brain's always sending you stuff to try to work out. You've got half your brain, which is you, and there's half your brain that's just like, what is this? Do you like cats? All this weird stuff, right? And what happens is people get those thoughts coming in, and that's what stresses people out. It's not actually anything, it's just thoughts, right? They're not meant to be stressful. You can just fuck them off if you don't want them. So with meditation is, in my mind, I don't know, someone on here might come up and be like, oh no, that's not how you do it, but whatever. But in my mind, you let the thought come in, right? And it comes in, you look at it, you go, oh yeah, here you go, and it's bloody zipping around doing stupid shit, and then you just let it go. You don't grab onto it. So you're working your mind, right? So it comes in, says how you're going, it's like, work was stressful today, it was horrible, it was bloody horrible, goes off its tray, right? And you're like, oh yeah, no dramas. But sometimes what we do is we go, oh yeah, it was stressful, why was it stressful? Oh, did this guy not like what I said? Oh, did this guy, you go off in your tangent and you attach to it. So what you're doing with meditation is detaching. So when it does it, you go, oh yeah, nah, it's all good. And you just keep breathing through your nose, cruising through it with your eyes closed, right? And then if for any instance you go, oh nah, I've got to think about the work stuff, and you actually start physically thinking with your brain that's you, not your brain that's giving you stuff, when you start attaching to it, that's when you go back to in through the nose, counting. And you do that until it calms down again, and you're just thinking of that as a thing, as the counting. You're not thinking about the actual thoughts. Once it's done that, you go back to your nose again and go back into it. And when you're doing it with your nose, right, this is really important, and I actually got told this by my friend who's a monk. He's really good at meditation, and I said, oh, what's the key? And he said the key is to make sure you're smiling. So when you go down to the nose smiling section, make sure you got a bit of a smile on, and if you do that, you actually feel you'll feel the happiness. It's weird. Like if you close your eyes and you smile, you actually feel happier. You'll be straight away. You will actually feel it. But if you don't feel it, no pressure to feel that either. So don't be like, oh God, I'm not feeling it. The thing with anxiety and all that sort of stuff is just happens, right? So so I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be very exciting, but that's what I'm going through. And you're just gonna I'm just gonna do a time lapse of it, so it's not very long. But when you're thinking about it and you're doing it yourself, I usually do 10 minutes now. I do it in the morning, and it starts my day off well. But 5 minutes works as well. And if you don't know how to do it and you're like, oh, I still can't get it, You can just go on YouTube. There's some like vocal ones. They're really good as well. I enjoyed them. People say they're shit, but I enjoyed them. It has someone, she's like, oh, you know, you're gonna have a good day, and we're breathing into that. And, but it actually, I don't know, it made me feel happy. So that's a positive. So yeah, I'm gonna go through it now, and yeah, hopefully you got something out of what I just said. But Yeww. My phone ran out of memory halfway through that, but that's all right. Once you finish, right, because it's timeless anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you weren't doing it to the time, it's just more you learning the stuff. Once you finish, this is just what I do. I allow myself to open my eyes when I want to. I don't just go eyes open once the watch goes off. And I also, when I sit, I sit and I watch things. So out of my front yard, so sometimes there might be a bird over in the bird bath, there might be, I don't know, the wind blowing, there might be a cloud going past. It looks really cool. I know this sounds really dicky, but it's really cool to do. Anyway, or you can just watch the bees on the little grevillea over there. They're cranking up, little Geraldton wax. Look at the colour, look at the leaf, look at the wood. And this is like about, I don't know, they call it being mindful, but I just like looking at flowers and shit. But, or you look up your plants. So that's kind of what a cool part of the garden is it gives you something to look at and relax in. And I chatted about a guy the other day, and we were talking about how lawns and gardens are both important things. And this is why I like how I've designed my garden, is I can sit on the lawn and I can watch things, and I can experience things. I'm not just, oh, that's my garden, it's out there. I do work in it sometimes. I'm actually just out here and I'm just vibing, just enjoying the stuff that I planted. And it's only small scale still, but doing meditation and stuff is very good for mental health. And it's something, if you're struggling, meditation it's not like a religion thing. You can just do it in any religion. You can do it without a religion. You can do it without it, like, you know what I mean? It's like it's just a thing. It's a thing you can learn, and I'm still very much learning it. And there's definitely people out there definitely people out there that are better than me at it. But for me, meditation is not something that I want to get like pro at. I just want to do. So yeah. Anyway, hope that helps. Yo.